What is up, guys? It's Tom here and welcome back to the Road to Glory Career Mode series with Portsmouth, and we will have a ton of games in this episode, and actually the January transfer window opens in the next episode. So before we get into this episode, leave a comment. Who should I sign? Who should I buy? Who should I loan in? I think mostly we will be able to only loan in players, but that worked like a charm so far because our loan players have been doing terrific. This is the second round of the FA Cup and I really want to go far in this competition. We are playing against Stevenage, who I think are also in League 2, so they are in the same league as us, so really we have a great chance to get into the third round of the FA Cup. But in this game actually Stevenage had more chances. Guys, I really need your support on this series, so if you enjoy this and want to see more episodes, please leave a like. It really helps me out and shows me that you guys want to see more episodes in this series. And we missed countless amounts of great chances, but Stevenage also missed a couple of good chances. Ojo, who has been on red hot form, picks out Ambrose, who really should score, and he could have went down there. He could have gone down there. And Lacko, who is another lone player, goes through. Surely he can finish that. No. The goalkeeper of Stevenage was right on form, but we had to make sure that we don't lose this game. Stevenage blasted over, so the game ended as a 0-0 draw, so we will have to do a replay away at Stevenage in the FA Cup. But first we have a Checkered Trophy area semi-final, which I think is an equivalent of a quarter-final tie. So we are actually a couple of games away from getting to Wembley to the Checkered Trophy final, which would be brilliant. And we score our first free kick goal in this whole series. What a hit, son! An absolute beauty from our midfield maestro. Really happy with this, because you know these players that I'm using in this series are like 60, 65, 70 rated players, so it's very hard to actually score any really decent goals with them. And we dominated Swindon, but we are still only 1-0 down, approaching the second half. It's the 70th minute. What can we do here? We hold the ball up really nicely. I thought that was a penalty, but the referee didn't give anything, and Swindon go through. They cross it in, and what a block that was. And another one. Two heroic blocks to deny Swindon the goal, and then our goalkeeper had to make a big save. And as you can see, oh my goodness, Swindon Town really piling on the pressure. We were holding on here, and oh no! The goalkeeper saved it, but thankfully it was offside. But in the 90th minute, Swindon go through and the goalkeeper grabs that cross. So we had to weather a giant storm. And yeah, I'm actually very fortunate to come away with a 1-0 win there. And now we are playing against Crewe Alexandra, who are in 9th place. And I learned my lesson. I simulated these kind of games before, and we lost against, for example, Plymouth, and now they are in 2nd place. I remember Plymouth were 9th when we simulated a game against them and we lost. So this time I thought, let's play this game, but I maybe started to regret that, because in the 21st minute Crewe Alexandra take the lead, and it's actually 1-0 to them now. And Farnbergham, just to add insult to injury, picks up an injury, but watch what happens in the 42nd minute. The Crewe Alexander goalkeeper, absolutely calamity. What a mistake. One of the most hilarious epic fails of the whole series, I believe. The goalkeeper has no brains. He kicks the ball right into the ass of the defender, who was like half a yard away from him. So Callum Saunders got an unfortunate own goal, and our goalkeeper made a big save there. That could have been easily 2-1, and then their goalkeeper makes two absolutely incredible saves. But then watch this. Evans, the fullback, almost scores a belter of a goal, but this is a wonderful counter-attack, and Lalkovic, one of our midfielders, goes through and makes it 2-1. And that own goal by Crewe Alexandra proves to be costly, very costly indeed, because that changed the whole momentum of the tie, and we just started to dominate in the second half. And Lecco goes through. Can he make it free? Yes, he can. Lecco finally bags another goal. He has been in red hot form recently. And to be fair to him, in the first like 2 or 3 months of the season, Lecco didn't score any goals. But since then, he has been scoring goals quite often. And here Lecco goes through again, doing a brilliant run. He passes it to the back post where Bennett is there. I pass it to Lingazi, who is, to be fair, a defensive midfielder, so that's why he didn't hit the target. So we win the game 3-1, but that own goal was crucial to our comeback. So Ambrose gets the man of the match. Very happy about that. And now this is the FA Cup replay, and don't make no mistake about this. This is a big game, because I really wanted to get to the next round of the FA Cup, and Stevenage had the first and second chance of the game. We didn't start the game very well, but thankfully they didn't score from that. And oh my goodness, I'm keep giving the ball away. Left, right and center. Hyde from Stevenage goes through. What can he do? He keeps his composure. And that is an incredible save by the goalkeeper. Unbelievable stuff. Really, Stevenage should be at least 1 goal, but maybe 2 goals up. But oh my goodness, finally we get the chance, but yeah, we couldn't score. And I just started to dominate a little bit in this one, and Ambrose goes through and he finishes it. And from one of our first chances, we take the lead after Stevenage missed 3 or 4 very good chances. Ambrose shows why I wanted to get him on loan. He's on a 2 loan spell. We have all on our loan players options to buy. So hopefully we can get enough money in the next 2 seasons to buy those young loan players. But Stevenage didn't give up. They had a dreadful shot there. And look at the space that Evans, the right back who has a bit of space, has. And I really should have passed it earlier. Man, that was a big chance to put the game to bed. And Stevenage was coming and they hit the post. I'm so lucky to be still 1-0 up. We actually, you know, should have conceded. And Evans passes it to Roberts, who scored that magnificent free kick, I think. And Ojo smashes in the second goal on the counter attack. Shake that booty, son. Yes, Ojo. He has been our top scorer this season. Incredible how good Ojo has been, and he's only what, like 18 years old or something like that. And Ambrose goes through after an Ojo through ball. Can he put this game to bed? No, the goalkeeper makes a big save, but watch that back heel by Ojo. And Roberts goes through and it's 3-0. And we'll be honest, Stevenage definitely don't deserve to lose this game by 3 goals. It may be a draw. Should be the fair result. Actually, as you can see, Stevenage had more shots. I was so clinical. I only had 5 shots in the whole game, but I scored 3 goals. So let's see the results of the FA Cup first. So this was the FA Cup replay. As you can see, we went through. There are no big teams in the FA Cup in the second round, and we get Queen's Park Rangers away. So that is a really tough test, but I believe that we can knock them out, because we have been playing some great football. And yeah, now let's simulate quite a lot of games, because these games are against, you know, teams who are not in the top 10 in the league. So first off, we are playing against Doncaster, and Davies, the centre back, and Doyle, the defensive midfielder, score 1 goal each, and Doyle gets a double from centre midfield. He scores 2 goals and we are leading 3-0. And this is why I love to simulate games, especially at home. Hunt, one of our fringe strikers, scores. Van Bergen is out for 4 weeks. Chaplin is out for 3 weeks. And we have 5 players whose contract is expiring. And we have a little bit of money in the wage budget. So I thought, let's extend these players' contracts, because at least, even if I don't want to keep them long term, it's actually vital to keep these players and maybe sell them on for a profit. And you know, the signing on fee is just, for example, for this guy was £650, which is really not a lot of money even for Portsmouth. So yeah, I really want to keep, for example, Kyle Bennett. He will be a long-term player for us. And Noel Hunt, I know he's like 33 years old, so I might be selling him in the January transfer window, depending on how many players I want to buy, but we shall wait and see. I just wanted to extend all these players' contracts. Even this guy who is 54 rated, Oxlade Chamberlain, is he related in any way to the Arsenal player? I'm not really sure. And all 5 players accepted the contract, which is great news, which means that we will not lose anybody on a free transfer. Carlisle take the lead though in this game, which wasn't what we wanted, but I decided to simulate this game because Carlisle are in the bottom half of the league, and Hunt equalizes. Come on boys, can we get the winner? Oh yes, we score. Smith, another striker who are on the fringes. I like to put fringe players in for these games, because then even if they get injured, it's not a big problem for our first team squad. But in the end, we ran out 2-1 winners. Away from home, we very rarely win simulated games, but this game started brilliantly. Bennett, who just extended his contract, scores, and then an Accrington player gets a red card, and we push home the advantage. Rose from the penalty spot makes it 2-0, but Accrington scored to make it 2-1. But come on boys, please win this. Yes! Smith, another goal for the reserve striker to make it 3-1, and that's how the game finished. So actually we won a lot of games in this episode, so happy. We are now well clear of 4th place team, but I'm looking to win the league, to win my first silverware in this series. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed this. See you later guys, goodbye.